Hello everyone! I am so happy that you are here and welcome to lesson number 328 of A Course in Miracles. What is creation? Creation is the sum of all God's thoughts, in number infinite, and everywhere without all limit. Only love creates, and only like itself. There was no time when all that it created was not there. Nor will there be a time when anything that it created suffers any loss. Forever and forever are God's thoughts exactly as they were and as they are, unchanged through time, and after time is done. God's thoughts are given all the power that their own Creator has, for He would add to love by its extension. Thus, His Son shares in creation, and must therefore share in power to create. What God has willed to be forever one will still be one when time is over, and will not be changed throughout the course of time, remaining as it was before the thought of time began. Creation is the opposite of all illusions, for creation is the truth. Creation is the Holy Son of God, for in creation is His will complete in every aspect, making every part container of the whole. Its oneness is forever guaranteed, inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibility of harm, of separation, imperfection, and of any spot upon its sinlessness. We are creation, we the sons of God. We seem to be discreet and unaware of our eternal unity with Him. Yet back of all our doubts, past all our fears, there still is certainty. For love remains with all its thoughts, its sureness being theirs. God's memory is in our holy minds, which know their oneness and their unity with their Creator. Let our function be only to let this memory return, only to let God's will be done on earth, only to be restored to sanity, and to be but as God created us. Our Father calls to us. We hear His voice, and we forgive creation in the name of its Creator, holiness itself, whose holiness His own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. Lesson 328. I choose the second place to gain the first. What seems to be second place is first, for all things we perceive are upside down until we listen to the voice for God. It seems that we will gain autonomy but by our striving to be separate, and that our independence from the rest of God's creation is the way in which salvation is obtained. Yet all we find is sickness, suffering, loss, and death. This is not what our Father wills for us, nor is there any second to His will. To join with His is but to find our own, And since our will is His, it is to Him that we must go to recognize our will. There is no will but yours, and I am glad that nothing I imagine contradicts what you would have me be. It is your will that I be wholly safe, eternally at peace, and happily I share that will which you, my Father, gave as part of me. Okay, that is lesson number 328 of A Course in Miracles. I choose the second place to gain the first. Yes, I gladly choose to abandon the illusion that I am the doer in my life, or that I ever have been, and allow the infinite intelligence of what is to lead instead. Because I have been thinking and relying on my illusory thinking I am the first, the one that leads, the one that attains, the one that opposes and forces its own separate will in the play. Thinking and therefore lost in thoughts, either fixated on the past or on becoming this or that. Either way, lost in illusions, lost in the never-ending act of attaining something, of becoming happy, instead of effortlessly being happy now. The will of God, the will of what is, and what is can never be threatened, and so I am grateful that nothing I ever imagined can oppose, contradict, or threaten what I truly am, as well as relieved that there is nothing to fear and nothing to lose when disassociating from the illusory doership role, because having never existed, I have never been in control. And so I consciously choose to disengage from the illusion of I, which seems to cloud my sight, in order to perceive spaciously as the boundless sky. Because what can I lose if there is no reality to me anyways? An appearance, yes, but there's no reality to the separate mind that claims to be the doer, just as much as there is no reality to a character's mind in a video game. There is no point of reference to neither the doer nor the characters in a video game. There are appearances and there are illusions about what appears, but I am neither. I am the unseen, infinite intelligence appearing as the seen. I am that which has always been, is, and will ever be, the will of God, regardless of what it seems.